Deep within the enchanted Mistwood Forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the rivers hummed lullabies, lived two creatures that no one had ever heard of before. The first was Noctara, a Twilight Lynx with fur that shimmered like the evening sky. Her deep purple coat was speckled with tiny silver flecks that glowed under the moonlight. She was as quiet as the stars and could leap from tree to tree without making a sound. The second was Zephiro, a Duskwing Owl with magnificent feathery wings that sparkled with hues of deep blue and emerald green. Unlike other birds, his wings made no sound when he flew, and he could understand the language of the wind. Noctara and Zephiro were the guardians of the night, watching over the Mistwood Forest and ensuring the balance of night and day. But one evening, something strange happened. As the sun dipped below the mountains, the stars appeared one by one, but the moon was missing. The sky remained dark, with no silvery glow to guide the forest creatures. The owls hesitated to fly, the fireflies dimmed their lights, and the rivers ran slow as if waiting for the moon's call. "The moon never disappears," Noctara said, her silver-speckled fur glinting. "Something is wrong." Zephiro flapped his wings, listening to the wind's whispers. "The sky is silent," he said, concerned. "The moonlight has been taken. But where?" They knew they had to find it before the forest lost its night magic forever. Noctara and Zephiro set off, guided by the distant hum of the wind. The trees swayed, their branches pointing toward the Sky Mirror Lake, a hidden place where the stars reflected so clearly it was said to touch the heavens. As they approached, the lake shimmered faintly, but something was wrong. There was no reflection of the moon. Instead, the water rippled with shadows. Zephiro circled above while Noctara crouched by the edge of the lake. She touched the water gently with her paw, and suddenly, a vision appeared. They saw a tall, mysterious figure cloaked in mist, carrying a glowing silver orb, the moonlight itself, toward the peak of Echoing Winds. "It's been stolen," Noctara gasped. "The peak of Echoing Winds is far," Zephiro said, his voice steady. "We must hurry." The journey was not easy. The forest thickened, and the air became heavy with whispers of forgotten magic. Strange glowing vines reached out as if trying to hold them back. Noctara leaped across towering branches, while Zephiro glided silently above, his keen eyes scanning for the thief. They raced through the mist, past glowing waterfalls, beneath hanging lantern flowers, and through tunnels of silver roots. As they reached the mountain's base, the wind howled around them. The peak of Echoing Winds was dangerous, only those who spoke the language of the wind could pass. Zephiro stretched his wings and sang the wind's song, a melody only the sky spirits could understand. The gales softened, opening a path through the swirling clouds. At the peak, they found the cloaked figure standing by a great stone archway. In his hands, the orb of moonlight flickered weakly. "Why have you taken the moonlight?" Noctara demanded, stepping forward. The figure turned, revealing glowing silver eyes. "I am the Moonkeeper," he said, his voice like the echo of the stars. "For centuries, I have tended to the moon's light, but tonight, it began to fade. I took it to protect it, to keep it from vanishing forever." Noctara and Zephiro exchanged glances. The Moonkeeper wasn't a thief, was a guardian, just like them. "But without the moon, the forest grows weaker," Zephiro said. "Night creatures are lost, the rivers slow, the fireflies dim." The Moonkeeper looked at the orb in his hands, considering their words. "Then let us restore it together." Noctara pressed her glowing paw against the orb, and Zephiro flapped his wings, sending a gentle gust of stardust swirling around them. The Moonkeeper whispered an ancient spell, and slowly the orb grew brighter. Light poured from it, rising higher and higher until it floated beyond the clouds. The moon returned to the sky, full and brilliant, casting its silver glow over the Mistwood Forest once more. The rivers shimmered, the fireflies danced, and the stars twinkled with joy. The Moonkeeper bowed. "You have the heart of true guardians. The night is safe because of you." As dawn approached, Noctara and Zephiro returned to the forest, knowing that whenever the night needed them, they would always be there to protect its magic. And so, the hidden wilds remained forever aglow, guarded by the Twilight Lynx and the Duskwing Owl, two creatures no one had ever heard of, yet whose story would live on in the whispers of the wind.